Namaskar. Welcome to the lesson number 8, part 8. In this lesson, we are going to discuss on the PILT table analysis. What are the important steps to be followed in analyzing the PILT table for an event? In the previous video, we had a detailed discussion on all the steps to be followed in analyzing through the EPS table. That is most important thing. Before coming to the PILT table analysis, we should have a good knowledge, good experience in analyzing the EPS table. That is most important. So once you have got confidence in method of analysis, that PILT table analysis also will be more useful. That is step number 7 already given, that is PILT table analysis, right? Sometime what we can do, we can directly go to the PILT table itself. Instead of going from 1, 2, 3 steps, we can directly go to the PILT table. From there itself, we can do the reverse analysis. It means from the PILT table, we can check the impact of the key planets. And from there also, we can verify the EPS tables and house grouping tables. All the facilities are there in the software. So according to your experience, you can use the PILT table as an important table also. But as I said, we have to have a good confidence in the method of analysis. That is most important. Okay, one more thing also I have to tell that. Apart from this video on the PILT table, there is one more video also has been given in the same chapter number 2 under lesson number 15, part number 8 also. One more video also given in finding the strength and weakness of a chart through the PILT table. That also you can have when you are going to study that will have some more light on that. So now let me explain what are the important steps to be followed for your easy understanding. Once I discuss on with the help of the PILT, with the help of the slides, then I will take an example and I will explain also through the software. So now let us study what are the important steps to be followed in the PILT table analysis. Lesson number 8, part 8, method of analysis directly from the PILT table. Steps in analyzing through the PILT table. Before going to study the steps, we have to look at the important points to be kept in mind. There are some advantages and also some disadvantages with the help of the PILT table, though I have already explained. Just you have a look at the advantages and disadvantages with respect to the PILT table. What are the advantages? We can find each planet along with its support planets. When I'm going to show you the PILT table, you will understand each planet PILT in the PILT table. Suppose planet Jupiter we are studying, planet is Jupiter, that is the ruler. Rasi Lord, suppose Jupiter in the Rasi of Saturn, that will be shown separately. And there is one more column called supports. In that supports, which are the planets or other than the Saturn as a Rasi Lord, suppose Jupiter is conjoined with Mercury. Suppose Jupiter is aspected by some, for example, Mars. Rahu also connected to that. Which are the planets are supportive to the Jupiter or are associated to the Jupiter? They are all shown under the support columns by way of names only. No houses will be shown. So planet is Jupiter. Suppose star lord is, for example, Venus. That Venus, what are the Rasi and supports? All these rulers will be the same, like EPS table. Rasi lord and support planets will be shown in a single table. So that way, each planet along with their support planets will be shown. Second point, we can see the favorable and unfavorable key planet in its rulers and also in supports. By way of selection process, which I'm going to explain, we can find favorable and unfavorable key planets in their rulers, planet, star lord, 2 level, sublord, star lord, or the sublord, or if they are present in the support columns, also we can see in the same screen. This will help in finding the support of multiple key planets in support. Suppose Jupiter is is having that Mercury, Rahu, and Mars. Suppose Mercury and Mars both are strong favorable key planets for an event which are supporting to the Jupiter. Saturn also favorable. So Jupiter is getting the support of the Saturn, Mercury, and Mars. Multiple key planets are supporting to the Jupiter. This we can easily identify and with the help of the key planet shades and colors what we are going to give. With that one, we can easily identify that the role of the favorable or unfavorable key planet in their rulers and also in supports. In finding, it will help in finding the support of multiple key planets, favorable or unfavorable, that we can easily identify. This will help to find easily the ruler's link also. Suppose Jupiter is in the subbab, say for example Mars. So Mars is the sublord for Jupiter. Mars is also in support to the Jupiter. So it means Mars is forming ruler link. So that way we can easily identify in the same table Mars planet here also there, here also there. So we can easily identify that ruler's link of each planet can be identified. This will help to find PILT connection, that is planetary interlink theory connection between Dasa Bhuktī Antara planets through the role of the key planets. It means Dasa Lords key planets, if they are also playing role in Bhuktī Lord, and so that is called a PILT connection. Those things and all we can easily identify because in the single screen, all 9 planets, their rulers and the Rashi Lord support planets, that grid of each planet will be shown in a single screen. So we can easily compare each planet's rulers and also supports and role of the key planets forming the PILT connection between the Dasa Bhuktī Antara periods. We can find it. I will explain with the example, then you will understand. So we can see the self-signification of each planet in rulers or in supports by moving the cursor over the planet. As I was saying that each planet name only will be seen, not the houses, but there is a facility in the software. If you keep the cursor or mouse over each planet, that planet's self-signification will be shown in a small pop-up. So that we can identify each planet self-signification strength also. That is the advantage of the PILT table. It means in PILT table, we can find favorable and unfavorable key planets. We can find the ruler's link. We can find the PILT connection easily. So that's the advantages of the PILT table. What are the disadvantages? We will not be able to study the planet strength through the level-to-level analysis and the house grouping strength starting from source planet to the last level following the 7 steps as we do in the EPS tables. Planet Jupiter, what is the source? If you keep the cursor on that planet, we can see that Jupiter is say 7th lord or 5th lord, or that what are the houses it is having in self-signification, we can see that. But in the EPS table, you can see each planet self-signification from CL to CSL. We can easily see that because that is most important. Each planet, source, effect, result, we have to study same way, star lord, sublord, how the planet and left to right, top to down, we have to study. That is the important principle of studying the EPS table. That way we can study from the EPS table, but whereas in the PILT table, we will not be able to see each planet self-signification unless and otherwise we keep the cursor on that. So that also will disappear once we move the cursor. So that method of analysis from level to level study, forming the house grouping and all, we will not be able to see. That is a disadvantage. Second one, we will not be able to identify the mode of support. Suppose I say support planet is Mercury, Mars, and Rahu. Mercury is how it is supported to the Jupiter. Either we have conjunction or aspect, we will not be able to see. How Mars is connecting to the Jupiter, supporting to Jupiter, that we will not be able to see that mode of supports. because it is all only the names are given under the support columns. But whereas in the EPS table, we will be able to see that whether conjunction or aspect or multiple supports or indirect supports, everything we can see individually, we can see in the EPS table. So here we'll not be able to see that. But though these two disadvantages are there, we can open the EPS table or house grouping table of each planet by double clicking the PILT table of each planet and do the study for better understanding. It means what? When I am talking about Jupiter planet, as I was saying that Jupiter's significators or all the planets self-significator, the mode of supports we will not be able to see. If you double click on that Jupiter table, Jupiter planets analyzer table, that EPS table will appear in a pop-up window. We can check that EPS table analysis, and if you swap that EPS table, we'll get the house grouping table. That also we can check. So in the analyzer table, we can check the EPS table also. Sorry, in the PILT table, we can check the EPS table also. House grouping table also we can check. So that way, this table will be more useful in checking these PILT connection, ruler sling, all these things, and also we can verify with the our combined study can be done with the EPS table by double clicking that planet. I think you're able to understand. So these disadvantages will be taken care by this tool what is there in the software. I think you're able to understand what are the advantages of that. There is one more thing also we have to keep it in mind, that only after thorough experience in method of analysis with the EPS table, following the 7 steps discussed in the previous parts, we can start using the PILT tool. That's what I was telling that. So once you get confidence or thorough knowledge and experience in the method of analysis with the EPS table, this table will be more useful. So that once you have got good confidence, you can very well use this one. Now, let me tell about the steps. What are the steps are to be followed? Let me tell about the step 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the steps followed here? Then I will share an example chart with the software, and I will explain in that. Step 1, we have to go to the PILT table in the software, and we have to do. There are selection process. There is one selection process called KP check all. KP check all means key planets check all. It means check all means check all levels, because there are 5 levels we are following, right? Minimum we are following 5 levels: planet, star lord, of the star lord, sub lord, and star lord of the sub lord. So if check all means key planet check all means all levels, all 5 levels. Click KP check all so that all the planets in PILT tables will get the respective planet colors. It means, as we were discussing in the key planets, all the 9 planets will get some respective shade or the background shade according to their favorable and unfavorable grouping. Software will give that, right? So based on that color background shade, we can say this is favorable or is unfavorable. It will give us some broader idea. Or in the EPLs, there is one more option in the EPS page in the software. We can study the self-significator of each planet, and we can give our own color also to each planet according to their self-signification strength. By manual study also we can assign according to our own understanding of the strength of the planet. We can give green color or blue color or dark green color or pink shade or for the mixed one red color. So according to the strength and weakness for a particular event, we can assign that. Those colors also either key planet shades given by the software, or that EPS colors, that is planet colors, what we are assigning according to our understanding. So that way that each planet in the PILT table, whether it can get the key planet shades of the software, what it is giving directly, or we can change to the colors what we are assigning to that. When I'm going to explain, you will understand. So first step is KP check all. Either one more thing also I have to tell that there are options that KP check all also. All levels you can check at times, or if you want to check individual levels, or only I want to say, check not all planets. I want to check the role of some planets only at some levels. That we can also, that I have given at the bottom, we can also select one or more key planets and their role in selective levels, one or two or 2A or third or fourth level or combined levels. I want to check Jupiter and Saturn role in the star level or sub level for all the planets. So that way also you can select. It means combined levels or individual levels or one or more planets also you can select. That is also possible. Or you want to check all planets, want to check their role, you can check that KP check all. So that's what I have given. I prefer this one. So click KP check all, so that all planets in PILT tables will get the respective planet color, so that we will not miss any planet. We can check all planets. Once we have selected all the planets, in the selection process, all the planets in the PILT table will get the colors. Once it is done, next one is we have to check the destiny. We have to, according to the event only, we are going to select the favorable and unfavorable key planets, right? So what event we are going to check? That planet destiny. Suppose for the event of marriage, 7th lord, 7th sublord, there are the destiny planet, importantly 7th sublord of planet. So if you take that destiny planet, check if the destiny planets are having the favorable key planets and unfavorable key planets in their rulers and also in supports. We already selected all planets. Out of them, we know which are the favorable key planets and unfavorable key planets, so with the signification and also by way of colors. So check the destiny planet, whether destiny planets are having that favorable key planets or unfavorable key planets for the particular event in the rulers, planet level, star level, sub level, or 2A level, or star or the sublord. And also that destiny planet is under the influence of the other planet in supports. Conjunction, Rasi Lord, or aspect, all these things, right? Check the destiny planets are having the favorable and unfavorable key planets in the rulers and in supports. The rulers that are further favoring or supporting to the destiny planet are favorable key planets, and that are not supporting or reducing the destiny prospects are unfavorable key planets of the destiny planet. It means what? We are going to study the favorable and unfavorable key planets of the destiny planet. We have to take the destiny planet, check their rulers, whether that destiny planets, that is cuspal sublord of the primary house planet, and star level and star 2A level and sub level star lord of the sublord, whether that destiny planet is having favorable key planet further favoring to the destiny or unfavorable key planet present. So what are they present, that we have to take as the favorable and unfavorable key planets of the destiny planet. Destiny planet is further reduced by the unfavorable key planet, or destiny planet strength is increased by the favorable key planets. We have to take it that they are called destiny planets. Please understand, not only the rulers. Suppose destiny planet may have some favorable key planet in the star level and sub level, but in supports, they are also, we can take there also favorable key planets favoring the destiny by way of supports. I think you're able to understand. So we are second step, we are checking the destiny planet and checking which are the favorable and unfavorable key planets of the destiny planets by way of direct rulers or also in supports. Once we studied the destiny, we know the destiny is good or bad, or which are the unfavorable key planet making the destiny is weak. All these things we are going to study. Once it is done, next we have to see the Dasa Lord. Which Dasa is running? Check the Dasa Lord is having the favorable key planets of the destiny planets in the rulers and other favorable key planets in rulers or in supports. It means check the Dasa Lord. Dasa Lord's rulers, you check it. Whether the Dasa Lord's rulers are having the favorable key planets of the destiny. Destiny's favorable key planets also playing role in destiny. In the Dasa Lord, and also other favorable key planets, because we may not be having got all the favorable key planets are there in the destiny, right? If the destiny is favorable key planets also playing, other favorable key planets also playing role in the Dasa Lord, and in supports also they present, that all these things we have to check. Similarly, check the Dasa Lord if it is also having unfavorable key planets of the destiny in its rulers, and other unfavorable key planets in rulers are also supports. If so, it is weak and non-supportive for the event. It means what? Destiny's unfavorable key planets. Which are the unfavorable key planets are making the destinies weak? If that destiny key planets are playing role in the Dasa Lord, making the Dasa Lord is weak. Similarly, Dasa Lord is having the favorable key planets which are all favoring to the destiny. That destiny planets are present, that Dasa Lord is more favorable. That is the concept, right? So note the favorable key planets of the Dasa Lord in the rulers and also in supports. It means once we study the Dasa Lord can have the key planets of the destiny favorable in rulers and also in supports. So we can check which are the favorable key planets making the Dasa Lord is favorable for the event, that we can note favorable key planets of the Dasa Lord and also unfavorable key planets of the Dasa Lord. So first we check the destiny. Destiny is favorable and unfavorable key planets, and next check the Dasa Lord. Dasa Lord is under the influence of the favorable key planets and unfavorable key planets of the destiny planet we have to check. Then we have to check which are the favorable and unfavorable key planets of the Dasa Lords also. Once Dasa Lords favorable and unfavorable key planets are identified, next we check the Buddhi Lord. Because we have to check each Buddhi Lord, which are the Buddhi Lords are having the favorable key planets of the Dasa Lord in rulers, and other favorable key planets in rulers or in supports. We have to check it. If they are all present, it means that is called PILT connection. Buddhi Lords rulers are having that favorable key planets of the Dasa Lord as a ruler itself, or also in supports also it will be there. It means Buddhi Lord and Dasa Lord are very well connected by way of the favorable key planets. If it is so, it is supportive to the Dasa Lord. Under the Dasa Lord, this Buddhi will be more favorable because it is well connected through the key planets. Which are the planets are making Dasa Lord is favorable key planet? They are all playing role in Buddhi Lord. So it means that is going to be very well more favorable under the Dasa Lord. Suppose Dasa Lord is having one unfavorable key planet for the particular event. If the Buddhi Lord is also having that unfavorable key planet in its ruler, that is going to be more unfavorable, because that Buddhi Lord is under the influence of the key planet which is influencing the Dasa Lord, that is also playing role in Buddhi Lord. It is going to be more unfavorable. So that we have to keep it in mind. So in other words, the Buddhi Lord which is free from the unfavorable key planet of the Dasa Lord, it is comparatively better. That's what I have given. Similarly, check the Buddhi Lords which are having that unfavorable key planets of the Dasa Lord in the rulers and other unfavorable key planet in the rulers also. If so, it is weak as Buddhi Lord under the Dasa Lord. So once the Dasa Lord is finished, then we have to check the Buddhi Lords, right? Check if the Dasa Lord itself is in the ruler or in supports of the Buddhi Lord. If so, it is further, it causes more impact. Suppose Dasa Lord itself is a favorable key planet. I mean, suppose Jupiter is the Dasa Lord in the star and sub of other rulers. Dasa Lord itself is a strong favorable key planet. If the Dasa Lord itself is playing role in the Buddhi Lord as a ruler, star level or 2A level, sub level, importantly star level or sub level, if it is playing role, then it is going to get more impact of the Dasa Lord. It is going to be more stronger. under that Dasa Lord. Suppose similarly, if the Dasa Lord itself is unfavorable for an event, that Bukti Lord, if it is having that Dasa Lords itself is the ruler, then it is going to be more unfavorable. Moreover, not only the ruler, suppose Dasa Lord itself can influence the Bukti Lord by way of conjunction and aspect also, that also we have to look into that. In other words, if the Bukti Lord and its rulers are under the influence of the Dasa Lord and their rulers, favorable, unfavorable, if they are present, they are going to form the PILT connection, planetary interlink, favorable and unfavorable of the Dasa Lord is influencing the Bukti Lord by way of their, role, by way of rulers or by way of supports. Check if the Dasa Lord itself is in the ruler or in supports to the Bukti Lord. If so, it will further cause impact. Once the Bukti Lord is over, Dasa and Bukti's combination we are checking, then check the Antara Lord. Step number 5, Antara Lord, follow the above steps between Antara Lord and Bukti Lord. So Antara Lord can have the rulers of the Bukti Lord, the key planets of the Bukti Lord will be there in Antara Lord, in either in the ruler or in also supports, and the Dasa Lord also can have, along with that Bukti Lord, Dasa Lord's role also may be there. Dasa Lord's key planets also may be there in the Antara Lord. So what the point we have to keep it in mind. First, we have to check the all levels. We have to check all. Check the destiny planet. Destiny planets, favorable, unfavorable, you check it. Then you check the Dasa Lord. The Dasa Lord, if it is having the favorable key planets of the destiny and the unfavorable, that we have to check it. Based on that, we can find that Dasa Lord's strength. And Bukti Lord, if it is very well connected to the Dasa Lords, favorable or unfavorable, forming the PILT connection that we can easily identify. Similarly, we can check the Antara Lord also. I think you're able to understand. So now, as I said in the previous video, combined study with the EPS table. By double-clicking each table, we can get the EPS table or house grouping table for reference. Combined study of PILT table with EPS table will be more useful. Because as I said, level-wise grouping will not be able to see from the source, effect, and result. That we can check only with the PILT table. Only with the EPS table. Even when you are there in the PILT table, we can open the EPS table and do the combined study also. But how it is going to be more useful in PILT table, we will not be able to see just with the theory, only with the example study. If you see that, you'll be able to understand the benefits. Now let me explain with one example. See, same steps only. But step number 1 and 2, destiny planet. Third one is Dasa Lord, and the fourth one is Bukti Lord, and fifth one is Antara Lord. So these steps we will check with an example chart now. This is the sample chart which we have been discussing for the event of marriage. We have discussed with many topics. We taken this example chart. Same chart we will take it. You can see here actually each planet's names have been getting some color. So you can see in EPS event, if you go to the EPS page, you can see each planet. We can give our own colors also, planet colors and self-significators. It means what? You can see the self-significators based on each planet's study. Based on the event, we can study this planet is having got good color, 7th occupant and 9th sublord favorable, green color. This Venus has got favorable and along with that some weakness, so it is blue color. Moon is having 2, 6, 4, 8, 12 and 6. It is having favorable only second house, all are unfavorable, the 2, 8 and 12 and 6th sublord. So this is red color. So pink shade means mixed one. So according to their self-signification strength, manually we can assign these colors. We can select a planet, we can assign any of the colors. So that option is there in the software that you can do it. What is the advantage of that? I will tell you. Once we set colors, all that planets of the EPS table in the EPS table page or in the home page EPS tables will get those colors. Otherwise, they will be shown only with the black color. So when the event changes, accordingly, we can do that your own analysis on in each planet, and we can assign the colors also. What is the benefit of that? I will tell you now. So in this EPS table software, you can see there is one menu called HG, that is house grouping. So the PILT table is present in the house grouping only. So if you click that one, it will take you to the house grouping page. There will be many tables. Out of them, one is called a PILT table. You can see house grouping tables which we already discussed. Under the house grouping, favorable, unfavorable, separately roles are present. We already discussed. Then you can see one more table called PILT. This is what we are going to discuss. If you click PILT table, you can see all 9 planets. Tables like EPS tables are given here. It means what? Ketu table, you can take Ketu, Rasi Lord Jupiter, and just a minute, I will show you. Ketu, Rasi Lord Jupiter. Support planet is Moon and Mars. It means Ketu is connected to Moon and Mars. How they are connected, conjunction aspect, we don't know. It is indicating each planet, support planets, and Rasi Lord separately. Ketu in the star of Sun, there Rasi Lord and support planet. Then to a level, then sub level. All planets, rulers are given under the rulers column. Ketu, Venus, Sun, Moon in the Vimsodhi Dasa order has been given for our easy, follow-up. So now each planet's rulers are given separately, Rasi is given separately, and supports also given separately. So now, as I said, we will not be able to see each planet's self-signification, but if you keep the cursor on that planet, I'm keeping the cursor on the Venus, you can see the small pop-up window, 5th Lord, 12th Lord occupying 7th house, then after that one slash. That slash after that 3, 7, 11. That is talking about the CST houses of the Venus. Venus is 3rd Lord, 3, 7, 11 cuspal sublord. After that, there is one oblique slash that is called 3 and 12. That is the cuspal sublord of the Venus. Venus is cuspal sublord for the 3rd house and 12th house. That houses we can see easily in the pop-up. If you keep the cursor on any planet, that self-signification will be seen. So you can, I was telling that if you double click on this planet, this is Venus planets grid PILT table. Double click on that, you can see that EPS table of this Venus. You can see EPS table of this Venus, analyzer table. Right click on that, you can see the house grouping table. So all the planets EPS table can also be seen from this PILT table itself by double click on each planet's grid. So that way each planet's EPS table can be studied from here itself. Okay. Now, what are the steps I was telling that? Prior to that, you can see on the left-hand side, all the 9 planets are given, and you can see key planets number has been given. It means what I told you under the key planets also. Each planet, according to their house grouping, favorable and unfavorable house grouping score, they will be getting some favorable and unfavorable. If you reduce, based on the favorable and unfavorable score difference, they will be sorted under from 1 to 9 ranks. So this is only indicating that overall self-signification strength. It is not, suppose Mercury's first rank means Mercury as a whole, planet level, star level, Mercury star level, sub-level, or not as a whole, it is first rank. It is Mercury in its self-signification. It is having some favorable grouping. Favorable is more than the unfavorable. Favorable score is more. So based on that, it is given. It is going to give an idea. Please do not blindly follow that. Okay. That I wanted to make it very clear. Here you can see each planet has been given some rank, and each planet has got some background shade that is called key planet shades. Based on their favorable and unfavorable strength, they will get indicate. Green means okay, favorable more. Pink means it is a mixed. And that this green also, when compared to this green, it has got some light green. It means this is very strong, this is has got some weakness. Moon has got a brown shade. It means what? It is unfavorable on the higher side. And this blue means both favorable and unfavorable. It will give some, some sort of identification of each planet's overall strength. So these are all, we can say, as I said already, that these key planet shades are all under the experimental phase only. So it is giving only an idea, but please do not blindly follow. So now, apart from that key planet shade, there is one more option also, which I was telling that, which in the beginning of the video I was telling, prior to that slide, we can give our own colors. So, that colors also we can use here. For example, you can see here, keep self-significators. You click this self-significator, we can see this table. You can move this table. All the 9 planets shades whatever we have given according to our estimate on their strength of each planet on the self-significations, we are giving some shades. These shades are different, these shades are different. Key planet shades are given by the software, and these shades we have manually assigned. So we can use these colors also, because already we have studied this each planet self-signification strength manually based on the grouping we have given the colors. If you want to use these colors also, you can use. How to do that? You can see here there is one option called use EPS colors. If you click this one, you can see at the left hand side, you can see that key planets shades they change from the background key planet shades given by the software. From that, it is been these shades, the font colors have been given to that planets. So this way also you can do it. So now let us do with this study with the key planet shades what we have selected. What I'm saying that whenever we are studying the PILT table, it is always recommended or advised to keep this self-signification table open, because as I said, we will not be able to see each planet self-significations in the PILT table. Only if you keep the cursor over the planet we can see. But if you keep open this self-significations table, you can see each planet's self-significations in that table itself. So that will be more easier for our better reference. So you can keep this table anywhere. If you want to check that birth chart also, you can open that birth chart, natal chart. You can keep anywhere. That also option there. The option is present. So combined study with the EPS table along with that birth natal chart also is more recommended. So now let us talk about the steps. So we have taken the event of marriage. So now what I said, the first step, KP check all. You can see KP check all. It means if you click this one, you can see here, not this one, sorry. This is combined level study. You can see KP check all. If you click this one, all planets under the, you can see all planets, all levels have been checked. Understand? It means all planets have been checked under the all column. On the all columns. I'm repeating. When we click that, okay. Let me keep this self-signification table open. Once you click this use EPS colors and KP check all, it means you can see in this all levels, first level planet, star lord of the star lord, sublord, star lord of the sublord, fourth level. All 4 levels have been given as a separate column for each planet. And combined level study, that is 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 2, 3 levels. You want to check any planet, their role individual levels or combined levels or all levels also we can use that. That is the benefit of this, the selective table. Now, I said in the step number 1, KP check all. If you click this one, you can see all planets at for all the planets get the same colors at the rulers or Rasi or supports. Wherever they are coming, they will be shown with their respective colors that we have assigned. So we can see that planets, their role in their rulers also or in supports also. Right. So now we have selected all planets. KP check all. Now, next step one is what is that? Step number 2 is destiny planet. Fine, check the destiny planet. What are the destiny planets? So, for example, for the event of marriage is 7th Lord and say 7th sublord. If you take it importantly, 7th sublord. 7th Lord planet is Jupiter. Jupiter is the 7th lord and 7th sublord is Saturn. You can see the 7th sublord is Saturn, Jupiter is 7th lord. Now you check the rulers of the destiny planet. Say, for example, for a discussion purpose, we check the Saturn. Check the Saturn's rulers. How the Saturn's rulers are present. Where they are all having the key planets of the favorable key planets of the event or unfavorable. That we have to check, right? So check the favorable key planets are present or unfavorable key planets are ruling the destiny. Destiny planet Saturn is pink shade. You can see pink means it is mixed one. Star level also mixed. 2A level is weak. Sublord is mixed. So star lord or sublord is also mixed. They are all not unfavorable. It is having both favorable and unfavorable. Destiny is indicating moderate. And I said, destiny planet, check which are the planets are also influencing this destiny planet, planet level, star level, sub-level planet, influenced by supports. Which are the favorable key planets? Sun is green planet, Ketu is green planet, and Rahu is green planet, and Jupiter and Venus are all blue. Blue also good only. It is only some weakness. So you can see Saturn is having Venus in supports, Sun in supports, and Rahu in supports. Strong favorable key planets, Sun and Rahu, they are all present along with that Venus also present. It means what? Similarly, star level planet Mars also having is a mixed one, but Mars is having Ketu, Rahu, and Jupiter in its supports. So each planet, the destiny planet rulers are either they are having favorable key planets on their own or unfavorable key planets on their own in their rulers, and also whether having favorable key planet in supports, planets level, star level, and sub level. So favorable key planets of the destiny and unfavorable key planets of the destiny we can find by this way. In this, you can see out of the rulers, which are the favorable key planet ruling that destiny planet. Destiny is not having any strong favorable key planets ruling. Though destiny Saturn is 7th cuspal sublord, it itself is giving pink shade. It is a mixed significator, not detrimental, it is mixed one. But no green is present, no blue is present. But you can see unfavorable key planet is moon, that is playing role, fortunately, as only as the 2A level planet. So unfavorable key planet of the destiny is moon. Favorable key planet is not strongly as a ruler, but favorable key planets Rahu, Sun, Ketu, and Jupiter, Venus are all playing role in supports. They are all giving strength to the mixed significator. So now we have studied the favorable key planets of the Saturn destiny planet and unfavorable key planets of the destiny planet. Next step, we have to check the Dasa lot. So for example, this native was running which Dasa? That during the period of marriage, that native was running Sun Mahadasa. For example, that native was running Sun Mahadasa. In Sun Mahadasa, what we have to do? We have to check the rulers of the Sun Mahadasa. You can see all are green, 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 and blue and green. This is very good. So now you can see that planet which are in support, Venus, Rahu, and other favorable key planets also playing role. So on their own, Sun is good planet for the marriage, right? Now, favorable key planets of the Dasa Lord, if they are playing role, Saturn, Mars are mixed significator, but favorable key planets are Venus, Sun are playing role. Venus, Sun, Ketu, Rahu, Jupiter. They are all, Sun and Venus are playing role here. And Venus and Rahu also playing role in supports. And these Saturn and Mars, though they are mixed significator, they are the ruler of the destiny. They are also playing role in supports. Saturn is playing role at all levels. It means Destiny's favorable key planets are all playing role in the Dasa Lord as important levels, all levels, and other key planets are playing in supports. So Dasa Lord is favorable. Now, once we studied the Dasa Lord is not having the unfavorable key planet of the destiny. Moon is not playing role in the ruler. That is good. If Moon is playing role in of the level, then that unfavorable key planet of the destiny will influence the Dasa Lords. That will become weak. But this is good. So, what are the favorable key planets of the Dasa Lord? Dasa Lord's favorable key planet, which are ruling the Dasa Lord, is Sun and Venus are strongly playing role. So, in the Bukti Lord, which is favoring for the marriage, definitely role of Sun and Venus will be there in the ruler of the Bukti Lord to give its the impact, supportive for the marriage under the Sun Mahadasa. The Bukti Lord will have the ruler of the Sun and Venus. You understand? That will be there. Apart from that, Rahu and other favorable key planets which are playing role, that also will be playing role. That we have to keep it in mind. So now under the Sun Dasa, which are the Bugdis are having these key planet, we can easily identify. You can see Venus, Sun are playing role, but unfavorable Moon is also playing. That is not good. But here you can see Rahu is playing. Rahu is the key planet which are influencing Sun, that is playing role, and important key planet Jupiter also playing role here. Jupiter is playing, influencing the Venus, that itself is a good key planet that is playing role here at the star level. And you can see Venus and Sun, that Dasa Lord's favorable key planet Sun and Venus are playing role here in the sub-level and star lord of the sub-lord. Now you can see Venus is at the sub-lord and you can see Venus at the supports also. And you can see Venus at the support of that Sun also. It means what? Venus is sub-level and star level planet also having Venus. This is called ruler's link. We can see Venus is here, it is forming ruler link. Jupiter is here, Jupiter is forming ruler link to all levels. Jupiter is a good key planet, though it is blue color, it is good only. It is forming ruler link to the other level, it is adding more value. The first point is favorable key planet of the Dasa Lord, Sun and Venus are playing role at the sub-level and star lord, the sub-lord, and that Venus is forming ruler link to the star lord also. And other favorable key planet which are influencing the Dasa Lord, Rahu, is playing role here at star level, planet level and 2A level. Star level planet is playing other favorable key planets. We cannot expect all the key planets of the Dasa Lord only playing role. Apart from that key planets of Dasa Lord, any other favorable key planets are playing role, and that is going to be more favorable. So now we have checked Rahu is good. The Bugdilad Rahu is better. Then you can double click on this Rahu and you can check their rulers by EPS table also, that as we discussed. If the Bugdilad is, for example, Rahu, now we have to look for the Antara which is more favorable, forming field connection to the Rahu. How the key planets of the Bugdilad, which are the favorable key planets of the Bugdilad Rahu, favoring that Bugdilad Rahu for the marriage. Rahu itself, that Bugdilad itself is favorable, and Jupiter. So Rahu is favorable and Jupiter is favorable, and Venus and Sun, of course, they are also coming. So apart from that, other planets, Ketu, Moon are all playing. Ketu, Rahu are playing. Moon is playing role only in supports. Fortunately, Moon is not playing role in the ruler. If the moon is also playing role one of the level, then impact of the moon will be more by way of ruler sling. Here, moon impact is going to be there only as a some obstacle causing houses, but all the other favorable supports are going to give more strength. So now, under the Buddhi Lord, Rahu, Jupiter, Venus, and Sun are strongly playing role, and addition to that, Ketu. You can see the Antara Lord, which is going to support to the Buddhi Lord, definitely will have the role of the Rahu. Rahu, Jupiter, or Venus will be there. You can see that Jupiter itself in the star of Rahu, Jupiter, and Ketu, Sun. Sun is playing role here. Sun is playing role here. Ketu is in supports, and that is also playing role. And Jupiter is playing role here. That Jupiter itself, Jupiter, Rahu, strong favorable key planet of the Buddhi Lord. That Buddhi Lord itself is the strong key planet. That to Rahu it is coming. Definitely the role is important in Antara Lord, that we can see all levels are rulers of the Buddhi Lord. You can easily see that. Look at the planets Rahu, Jupiter, Rahu, Venus, Sun. Jupiter, Rahu, Jupiter, Ketu, Sun. So you can see the rulers are the same but a different order. And importantly, that which planet is ruling at what level is also important. Not that all the planets which are having the rulers of the Buddhi Lord will be favorable. Level wise grouping will change the impact. That you have to keep it in mind. So you can see Saturn is not having, Mercury is not having. We can just looking at the colors, we can see Rahu is good and Jupiter they are having connection. Sun is good. So that these planets having some weakness, we can easily identify. It means that native got married, for example, Jupiter, Sun Dasa, Rahu Buddhi, and Jupiter Antara, that native got married. That way we can find the planets, their connections, by way of the colors we can easily identify, and ruler link we can identify, and their PILT connection, that key planets of the Dasa Lord in the Buddhi Lord, and the Buddhi Lord's key planet in the Antara Lord, and all these things we can easily identify. Importantly, destiny planet, unfavorable key planets, that moon is not playing role in the Dasa and Buddhi and Antara. And the favorable key planets of the destiny planet, that is they are all only in the support, they are all playing. And favorable key planet, mixed key planet, that is Saturn and Mars, are playing role. Importantly Saturn, because primary cuspal sublord key planet, destiny planet itself is favorable but along with that weakness, so that Saturn role is playing role in supports for the Dasa, and Buddhi also it is present. So that way we can identify the impact of the favorable and unfavorable key planets of the Dasa Lord, sorry, destiny into Dasa Lord, Dasa Lords into Buddhi Lord, Buddhi Lord into Antara Lord, we can easily identify with the help of the PILT table. So, I mean, this will be more useful when we are going to study each planets, each chart under the PILT table analysis. I would have explained in detail the same manner only. So, it will be more useful in finding the role of the ruler's link and PILT connection, role of the unfavorable and favorable key planet, especially for the timing of event in making that segregation or sorting the unfavorable planets or strong planets and weak planets by way of their role of the favorable and unfavorable in the rulers and PILT connections and also ruler link, we can easily do it. So for that we need means some exercise and practice, and finding the each self signification is important. For that, with the EPS table, we can do the self-signification study, and with the help of the colors, we can easily identify. That is the reason I have taken in the example charts also, I have taken more care or detailed study, giving detailed practice in self-signification study also, giving the colors, and also in the PILT table also I have given that. I think it will be more useful, and as I said, it needs some practice. Definitely, it will be more useful. So we will meet in the next lesson. Good luck.